Alright guys, got a couple more things left done on the car we gotta do. I should be done hopefully, tomorrow. Play with it a little more. Got the radio system pretty much in there. Still gotta be hooked up. I'll do that over at John's house, do the endpoints with the correct radio and everything. Put the servo in for the steering on this side, of course. I put a big screw on this side. I really didn't want it to move. Nice and tight over there. All the endpoints need to be done. Still got to put in some more carbon fiber in the back. Work on the gas tank. Set the height of the car, which I'm almost done with that. I was working at that before. But so far, Carlos's car is looking pretty good. Once I get the tank, everything else in, then I'll have it back up on the table. That's what you got to do. So let's see, what's the next thing I got to do will be gas tank and a little more work on it. Hey guys, this is what we got left to do on the car. See how much more I got left to do. We have ravine parts over here, which is for the side mount, fuel line, cover, top cover, 3 more carbon pieces to go, motor mount, tank strap, tank. I have extra line, air filter on this side over here, and I still got to modify and cut the back of this over here. And there's the kill switch. And that's what we have to do so far. We will continue with this in a couple of seconds. Alright guys, working on the top of the cage with the scoop. This is the scoop that John had cut on his previous video. Nice nice air draw through here, front and rear, back, everything's good. Take the 4 off the top of the original cage. I just removed them for the video. Take those, move it out of the way. One thing I did notice is the screws are all very short screws. All very short screws. And when you try to put the original ones in the back, they don't fit. They're not going to come through to grab over here. So if you have this particular tool to countersink, you go to the tool rear and you go countersink those just a little bit more so it's long enough so it could go through, and then you'll be able to put it on top and get the screw inside. So hopefully, there we go. Yes, one, you back it up a little bit because you gotta be able to move this a little bit. Then you get to the rear. There we go. Go right in there. And leave it a little loose. Go to the front. That goes in a piece of cake. There you go. There we go. I'm gonna take it, just go to the back. So remember guys, if you're gonna put these type of scoops in, you gotta go to the 2 rear screws, to the rear parts of the scoop. You gotta countersink them a little more to use the original screws. I looked through all my screws. I don't have, if there is a size that's longer, and trust me, I have a lot of screws at HPI, and I don't have it. But if it works, countersinking, you can countersink it, not an issue. 2-3 seconds on the drill, and now that part's in. We'll take the screws like this. Put them through. Just tighten it up by hand real quick. Make sure she lines up. I always like to do the corners in the back. Then I'll get to the other one. There we go, inside. There we go. These are snug up on the first chance I get. If something doesn't get straightened up, I screw in there, run the back, and it lines it up real quick. from tighten up inside. And there you go, a little tightener. There you go. I'm going to get a chance, I'll stung them up, and that part will be on top. Let's see, what else we got to do? What's this car? Alright guys, this is just a little quick explanation. I was talking to you earlier about the gas tank. It's a typical airplane tank, brown stopper in the rear. The black one comes out, you toss that one out, you don't need that one. What you got to do is once you bend this pipe, the pipe over here that goes all the way up, the two long ones are going to go strictly to the back of the car. So if I line this hole up like this, up on top, this is how it's going to look like inside, just like this. So it doesn't matter which one on the bottom goes to the carburetor. Just got to make sure these are bent down. Put the two little clips inside over here that come in the package. They come inside here. You got an extra piece of tube for breather. Okay, doesn't need much. This one's a little bit bigger, but it doesn't really need that. Okay, so once this is assembled, then it'll go into Carlos's car. So once this goes in here, I gotta go past these two little clips. There you go. Two little metal clips gotta get out of the way. There you go. I think you gotta turn them on the inside. There you go. See, now the long one is the one that goes to the top, which is already bent the correct way. And the two bottom ones are the ones that go to the rear. And once this is tightened up, got those tighten up there. Hand tightening is good. When your hand begins to slip, then it's good. See, nice and tight. This is the one that was the. This is the one that was for nitro, over here. This one right here, and this is the one that goes over there. I got a couple more stuff. Carlos's car is looking good so far. Okay, guys, I got the tank in. Put a strap across the bottom, across the back, air filter, little wiring I'm going to do over at John's house. Back plate, 2 screws, the car is basically done. Car did come out good, it doesn't feel too heavy at all. Doesn't look too bad. Everything looks pretty good on the car. Car sets good. When I get a chance, I just set the height a bit. That's not much, it's a couple screws. And make sure it bounces okay. Everything looks good around the vehicle. It's a very nice build. All around, the whole car came out pretty good. Those are the shocks set up, front sway bar. As for the lines, this is the line that bleeds off, comes off to the back. Okay, T connector. You fill it through here. Even if you blow through this, okay, it feeds the line, feeds into the tank from the bottom up, will bleed out and pop. The pipe is bent up, so everything comes straight out over there. Did a basic adjustment, but once I get it back over to my boy John's house, everything will be pretty good. 2-speed is readjusted, so now the screw is just fine. Suspension is good, and hopefully next time you see the car, it'll be running, or we'll do a follow-up maybe at his house on the electrical. As we stand right now, this will be it for now. If anything else, I'll add something else. See you at the line.